Hello there guys, it's me Stranger Hydra 9 and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Battlefield 3 beta which launched a couple days ago and which I've been playing ever since. As a lot of you know, Battlefield 3 is coming out in a couple weeks and the beta was kind of an opportunity to test what Battlefield 3 is going to look like, how it's going to perform, etc, etc. And this gameplay footage is actually RX Tony, which a lot of you may know is my capper. So he had some footage that he wanted me to commentate over, and of course I am very happy to do this for him. So what you're seeing right now is a mission called Operation Metro, and the game type is Rush. For those of you who don't know, Rush is basically a objective game type where you try to destroy two different points 3 times. So basically there's a total of 6 objectives and you have to destroy them if you are to win as the attackers, and you have to defend them for a certain amount of lives as the defender. So basically if you're a defender, you try to kill the attackers until they don't have any more respawns and you win. And if you're the attackers, you need to basically destroy these 3 points. And you see right now he's at Alpha and he has set Alpha. Like I said, I've been playing this basically since its launch. Basically the day it launched I was on like 7 o'clock in the morning, and my general thoughts on it is that it's extremely buggy. Now keep in mind, some of the thoughts I have on this doesn't reflect RX Tony's thoughts, or he basically told me to just commentate my thoughts on it, and this is his gameplay, but this is what I think of the beta. So to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed with the beta in general. It's really kind of a COD style gameplay. Like, as you see here, you're kind of running around, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this is kind of semi-atypical. What this game should be called, or at least this mission, because remember, this is just one mission from the entire game, is Bushmaster, because really the most effective strategy in this game tends to be hiding in a bush and sniping people, especially where you're at here, which is like the first set of objectives. Now what you see here is that RX Tony is dominating the other team pretty hard, because normally you would stay at this set of objectives much longer than how long he stayed. A general round lasts around 30 minutes, and this round was completed in 13, so he was pretty dominant. And as you see, he's the attacker, which actually is probably harder than being a defender, to be honest. So like I said, it's really good for those type of gamers that might like to sit in a bush and kind of like, snipe people, etc, etc. The defenders tend to have a huge advantage, especially, there's certain points like you'll see here coming up. The alpha and beta points in the underground section of Operation Metro tend to be very easy to camp and do well in terms of kit, in terms of kills to deaths, basically. And that's what makes this more impressive, is that really being an attacker is very hard in this game comparatively. Now in this gameplay, RX Tony is very fortunate that he's not having much lag or glitch problems, but let me just fully emphasize this to you. This is an incredibly glitchy game. There's just holes in the map where you fall in and basically can never get out of. Generally it takes 3 to 4 times going back to dashboard and trying to party up just to get in a game. The squad system doesn't work at all. Like, if 2 people like try to join a game, like me and my bud Crazy Dustin will try to join a game, and more often than not we'll be spawned in different teams, not even on the same team, and being on the same squad is next to impossible. So I just want to emphasize that a lot of the problems with this game are just bug related, and in my opinion, Battlefield 3 is going to be very glitchy upon launch. I don't think they can repair all the things that, you know, are wrong with this game by its launch date. However, if you can stand all the glitches, it is an extremely fun game. A lot of people I've talked to that are Battlefield fans have complained that basically the footage you're seeing in this mission is a very COD style mission. It doesn't have virtually any, well, it has no vehicles at all, and right there, that's what's called the defib dance. You don't actually see the defib paddles in the guy's hand, but it looks like he's dancing around, which is very funny. And like I said, this game is really fun, but it's really glitchy, and to be honest, just playing this beta has probably made up my mind that I don't think I'm going to be playing Battlefield on the Xbox 360. It seems like kind of a bad port. I have a really strong feeling that this game is meant to be played on the PC. As you see the graphics, if you played like Crysis 2, the graphics are very good, but they're nothing like we have not seen before. But they are very good, and I would definitely say they're up to the Crysis level, but nothing really, you know, groundbreaking either. Here you see one objective in this room. I found it extremely effective to camp. If you sit in one of those corners that you're seeing right there, basically you can kill a huge amount of opponents as they rush in. And if you're going to play Battlefield, just be... that's a nade on the ground there, so yeah, okay. Luckily he survived, but that was a little dangerous. But if you're going to play this game, especially if you're going to buy this game in a few weeks when it launches, just be fully assured that you realize that you're going to be camping a very large portion of the time. And if that doesn't really suit you, then I would not recommend this game at all. I do like some of the gameplay mechanics, tossing nades, going prone on the ground. A lot of things feel very realistic and very fluid, but the problem is, and I don't know what he's doing here, he's going to, whoop, he's dead. That was funny. But definitely, you know, I would seriously think, if you really like that type of game that is, you know, sit back, wait for your opponents to come to you, and if you're a COD fan, then do not assume that you're going to like Battlefield. And I think that's what really Battlefield 3, I feel, has gone wrong with, is that they are catering to a COD-style gameplay, but unfortunately, it's not fast enough paced for, you know, serious COD players, and yet it's not Battlefield enough for Battlefield fans, because almost every Battlefield fan I have talked to personally has been disappointed with this game. So, you know, I really listened to your guys' comments. I remember you guys said that you wanted Battlefield 3 footage, so here I am in the beta getting it done. And it is a fun beta. I would encourage you all to try it out, but in my opinion, the day it launched, I thought the beta was a 1 of 10. That's how bad I thought it was. In terms of fun, I would give it now probably a 6 or a 7 out of 10. So as you see, I mean, that's not really too good of a score at all. I don't know what to say about this game. I was really kind of disappointed. I thought that the beta really kind of let people down to some extent, meaning that I wouldn't expect a game as big as Battlefield 3 to come out with such a glitchy beta. I mean, yes, they're going to fix some glitches, but I mean, this was honestly the probably most glitched game I've ever played in my life. And, you know, well, EA will say, etc., etc. We didn't expect, you know, 2 million people to download the beta, etc. But the problem is that, you know, they've been promoting Battlefield. They knew it was going to be big, and, you know, I just don't really think anybody who was working on this just, I don't know, somewhere the ball got dropped, in my opinion. And I feel that Battlefield 3, especially for the first 6 months or a year, is going to be extremely glitch ridden, and in some cases almost unplayable. I don't really know what there is to say more about the glitches. I mean, if you play it, you'll see what I'm talking about. I mean, there's random black holes in the ground that you fall down, and the only way you can get out is suicide. Sometimes you can defib people across the room, and then sometimes, if you're standing right over them, you can't defib them. Hit detection is kind of shoddy at best. But like I said, there's a lot of fun parts of this game too, like the running feels very natural, assassinating enemies from behind, the large amount of customization you can do to each class. But if there was one problem that I really would like to point out, and this is the third area, which is probably one of my favorites, just because it's kind of open but just really fun to play. If you get up in one of these top windows where RX Tony is right now, and camp with the sniper, you can get a ton of kills, let me just tell you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Battlefield 3. I understand that this is still the beta, but if I had to give a rating to it right now, I would say probably a 6 of 10, maybe a 7 of 10, and that's if they can work out all the glitches, unfortunately. If not, I say it's probably going to be about a 4 to 5 of 10. So, kind of sorry to drop the bad news on you guys, but if you want more Battlefield 3 footage, be sure to tell me, and I can definitely try to get you some. I'm sorry for not being online the last week or two. My Xbox broke, so that's why I haven't been on so much. And if you're watching this on RX Tony's channel, please give him a sub. He's an amazing guy, very friendly, and has very good footage, and I'm just glad to do this for him. If you're watching this on my channel, again, sub as always, comment and like the video if you can, and I will see you guys next time. This is Hydra, out.